Can the United States leave NATO? Former President Donald Trump has once again raised a controversial question. Could the United States withdraw from NATO? After criticizing NATO allies for not supporting operations related to Iran, Trump suggested that the U.S. might reconsider its commitment to the alliance. These remarks have sparked serious concern across European capitals. They came after several European countries refused to allow U.S. warplanes to use their bases for operations targeting Iran. Some also declined to participate in maritime security missions in the Strait of Hormuz. Even discussing such a possibility raises doubts about NATO's reliability. The foundation of NATO: collective defense and deterrence. NATO was established in 1949 to protect Europe against the Soviet threat. Over time, it evolved into a broad political and military alliance linking North America and Europe. At the heart of NATO lies Article 5. An attack on one member is considered an attack on all. However, this does not guarantee automatic military action. Decisions require consensus, and responses are not strictly defined. In fact, Article 5 has been invoked only once. After the September 11th attacks in 2001, bases and airspace, no automatic obligation. The United States maintains a vast network of military bases in Europe, but NATO members are not obligated to grant unconditional access to these facilities. Such permissions depend on bilateral agreements and international law. For example, Italy has occasionally restricted base usage, Spain has closed its airspace in certain situations, and the United Kingdom has stated clearly it would not support actions deemed unlawful. Trump's perspective: the burden-sharing debate. Trump has long argued that NATO allies are not contributing enough. He believes European countries rely too heavily on American military power while keeping their own defense spending low. From his perspective, allies should take on more responsibility. He has also framed the Russia-Ukraine war as primarily a European issue and has shown reluctance toward continued support for Kyiv. The legal reality. Legally, leaving NATO is not simple. A law passed in 2023 requires either a two-thirds majority in the Senate or new legislation from Congress for the U.S. to withdraw. Given the current political landscape, this makes a full withdrawal unlikely. An alternative path: weakening NATO from within. Even without formally leaving, the United States could still weaken NATO. Possible steps include reducing troop presence in Europe, limiting joint military exercises, cutting intelligence sharing, and scaling back commitments under Article 5. In a more extreme scenario, the U.S. could even withdraw its nuclear protection umbrella. Conclusion: a full U.S. withdrawal from NATO is unlikely in the short term, but political rhetoric and strategic shifts could still reshape the alliance. And for Europe, this could mean a fundamental transformation of its security architecture.